ICE. That's my highlight right there. It says I. Let me see, can you see it? You can see it. It says ICE and federal agents just unleashed on the left wing instigators and arrested at least one who tried to form a blockade at the immigration facility near Chicago. I think it was Blockview, Illinois. Yeah, they deployed tear gas and spring balls. ICE is done playing games. And if you watch this, they're spraying paintballs, but he's also recording stuff. Look at this, they got Captain to America. Captain to America. These guys done bust out of the basement with a Captain America shield on and some goggles and cameras everywhere. I can't understand this. Why they not arresting them? I, I, maybe I'm biased, but if they were black, I think they would all be arrested. But you know what? Look at it. This guy, he's taking these paintballs and he's just like And I'm like, what is going on here? Is this real or is this make believe? And look at these paint. Look at it. They are spraying them with paintballs. They're gonna have red dots on them. They got these masks and stuff covering them up. But guess what? When they get home and reach their shirt up, they're gonna be having all these balls. And they're gonna say, "Were you out there, Sonny? Were you out there protesting?" Mom. Look, they're arrested. They're not playing around. Oh my gosh. Did this happen today, earlier today? Of course, we have a politician there. I cannot pronounce her last name. She gets tossed, but she's a candidate. Why says whoop, 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 bloop. That is a real fall. That's a real fall. It's not a fake one. That's like one of those that's not a fake what is it called? WWE. No, that's the UCF there. That's real. Okay, what else? See, that's another one, the same one. This right here is leading report. Let me see if I can see. Yeah, this is one that has a lot of comments. They're gonna wait a minute. Terrence did it too. This guy Terrence. Let's see which one we can go with the comments. Oh, that's another angle right here. It's another angle. That's when they were actually arresting them. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Let's see the comments. Let's see can I get to the comments. Oh my gosh, the comments will make you even think about this right here. This right here, this happened in the suburbs of Chicago. It says, no, you aren't watching footage from another country. This is happening right here in our home. Yep, crowds of ICE agents right there. Right there. They're trying to stop ICE agents. A lot of people believe they're paid. An unknown number of demonstrators. Block Club Chicago. It's called blockclubchicago.org. Oh my gosh. Okay, right here is just making fun of it. It says deported 3 million illegal immigrants. Trump deported 100 million illegals. Obama still is the leading category of deporting more illegals than any sitting president. They don't believe it, but it's true. Obama, no one complained about it. Okay, let's see here. In the cages, it was the same cages that Obama built, that those people were in. It says, would you look at them interfering with those agents doing their jobs, blocking their cars and pushing them? I'm telling you, putting hands on them and pushing them. It just seems like there's double standards going on. Oh my gosh, it's the same right here. Assaulting and resisting and impeding. Oh my, certain officers are employees. Wow, whoever is commissioned in the act to describe usually a deadly or dangerous weapon, including a weapon intended for the causing of death or danger, but that fails to do so by reason or defective component. Oh my God, inflicts bodily injury should be fined under oh my gosh, 20 years. Oh, not 20 years, only 20 years. Here he goes. Yes, violent people, protesters, lawful and enforcement of our laws, obstruction of access to the law. Oh, it is going on and on. Someone clipped it again. This girl, she's laying out stuff so he can roll over and get another flat tire. And look at Trump. I guess a clip here of pretty hilarious, right? Trump there's just laughing about it, going, can you believe this? And got Biden on there. Like they're part of the mob crew, some Italian mafias. Oh my gosh, this doesn't stop here. It just continues on and on and on. People are coming and said, watch the full video. Those protesters are committing serious federal crimes. And someone's just doing all these citation, obstruction of justice, and then conspiracy to construct. They got all these numbers, right? 18 CSC, I mean USC 337, and this got another one, 1501-1521. It is going on and on. Finally, that they are showing what's happening in cities all over the city. I mean, all over U.S. Let's see right here. We no longer accept these things. We cannot change. It's now time to change the things we can't accept. That's right there. Let's take a good look at that one. That's one. And then the other one here. Here we go right here. See this field of F's? Notice how it's barren. He's referring to, like, we need to get rid of these people. Or, like, I voted for this guy named Terry Harchick. He said, I voted for this. Wow. Amy Girl 166, or Amy Girl 66. She says, now, he said, wow, just now, what happens to our country? Can we please go to Mars now? Oh my God, this needs to stay here. It's not our future. Oh, well. They were blocking an entrance and an exit. Political junkie. That was political. Mike here says, being criminals has its consequences. Wow. Yes, we see this the same thing when they rushed the border. Wow. Can you believe that? What's this guy? He's pacing back and forth like, let me get this going. He's talking. He wants to talk about Jimmy Kendall and Colbert. F ICE. Someone is upset about it. F ICE. They're really upset about it. This is live right now. I'm doing this live right now. These are the comments about what's going on, the protesters. It's funny that we're claiming that we're peacefully protesting. Anyone actually shows full footage of not snippets. And it says no, they were not peacefully protesting. Okay, let me see. Can I find some more? These are like little. The hell is this? President Trump, and it has 45. F around and find out 45. Oh, he's the 45th and 47th president. Okay, and this is a seal that they made. This is the one I was telling you about. This Captain Sweatpants. Someone called him. I was like, what, this guy got a USA, got a helmet on, some goggles, tear gas, and got a little shield, Captain American. I said, we are scared. Your team has Captain Sweatpants, who hails from retardism. No, wait, I don't know if I can use that word, right? Oh my gosh. There we go right there. Oh, look at this. Ice Mask Thugs. Oh, that's AI generated. I can tell how it's glitchy. Back and forth. Captain America said, yeah, I'm ready for this. Bring it on. Look, they're just trying to get out. Captain America done bend down with a shield. This guy is amped up. Look at this Captain America. And then throwing a middle finger. They're putting stuff underneath the car so they run over it. And then they're going to throw it. Captain America got arrested. That's who got arrested. Captain America. Captain Underpants. This is Broadview, Illinois. Okay, let's see what this says right here. Being on the Supreme Court is much easier now than we can ignore the due process, the rule of law, and the Constitution. That looks like Judge Cabinet right there. More. See some more clips there. Okay, let's go back to it and see what else we have here, guys. I got to show the one is Memphis is. Trump already said it several times. We're going to Chicago. We're going to Memphis. We're going to New York. Elf around and find out if you try to block us. This is giving them more incentive to actually bring in the military. They got the rainbow flag with something else there on the rainbow flag and some more things. Then they got the American flag. And then a lot of people, these are paid demonstrators. They're getting paid to do this. I'm just gonna type in Memphis. You gotta see this. This because Memphis is bearing down, right? The mayor is black. He says, yes, come. Help us do this in a coordinated way. The The governor says yes. Bruce Lee. Is this Bruce Lee or Brian Lee? Whatever. It starts with B and Lee, ends with Lee. He says yes in Memphis. And then let me go see, could I get down to it? Um, so you got the two senators. You get two senators for each state. They both said yes. But we got this fool on the left is hollering out with an afro, that comb, talking about, and there's another lady, she's like, you don't know what? I guess if you get robbed and you get assaulted, these fools, they call them YNs. These YNs are out of control in Memphis. Totally out of control. And they're number one in crime. Not number two, number one. It's like Nelly's song. Number one. Number one. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got here. To get the Memphis one. That's the governor right there. His name is Bill Lee, William Lee, Bill Lee. That's his name, Bill Lee. Bill Lee says, hell yeah, please come. And he's working with the governor. He's working with, the mayor, who's a black man. His name is Paul something. I can't recall his name. See, let's listen to him.
I've been governor for 7 years. I'm tired of Memphis being held back.
I'm tired of Memphis being fucked up. That's what he's trying to say, right?
By this continuous issue of crime. We've put tens of millions of dollars.
I'm tired of these ends effing up my city. And if you live there too, listen, if the mayor's saying please come too, this all I ask is to be a coordinated effort, don't come in here acting crazy. I can understand that. But this guy, these other, the far left ones, it's like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with these guys? And they're so young.
Deployed additional resources for law enforcement. We have worked really hard to make the situation of crime better in Memphis, but I'm tired of Memphis being held back.
I'm tired of these niggas. I am tired of them. That's what he's trying to say. Memphis, I'm gonna show you clips. I hope I can still find. These guys are doing willies and they're just robbing people. They're number one. The governor right there is a Republican. The mayor of Memphis is a Democrat, black male, and they're wanting to work together to get this solved. And it's like a problem. And it's not like it's a high economic booming city as well.
I'm tired of being asked by CEOs about whether or not they can make investments in this city and how bad the crime really is. I am at a place in my work and my understanding of how great a city this is and what its potential is and how much it's being held back by crime. I'm at a position to say, if I can have a resource available to me to use it, any resource available to use it, I want it. Wow. I want to utilize the National Guard. I want to utilize the Drug Enforcement Agency. I want to utilize the FBI. If this can come in and help our local police and sheriff's departments execute on the eradication of crime in Memphis, I'm going to do it.
Wow. So he lets you know right there. He says, yes, I'm going to do it. His name is Bill Lee. Full name is William Lee. He's going for short for Bill Lee. He says, make Memphis safe again. Please, Trump. Yeah. And of course, Trump said, no problem. They're coordinated. I best to believe they're getting intel right now for Memphis police and everything. Memphis police said they're working with them. They're getting intel on all these criminals and thugs so they can just sweep them all in at once. And I'm telling you, they're acting a fool. You think they're coming, and they still acting a fool. I'm going to show you clips if I can find them. I can show you clips of it. These guys, these young thugs are like another level. They're beating up people, taking them out of their cars. They have these nice cars and throwing them out. It's like 5 or 6 of them just beating them up and then throw them out the car. And these girls are just laughing and recording it. It's like, oh my gosh, I would never want to be in any kind of environment like that. And I can't believe that these people are saying, you know what? No. Look at that. They done put stuff on blocks. Walk from to Memphis. They left it there on the side of the road. They done put them on them blocks. Oh my gosh. You think, oh, that's AI generated. This is one of the ladies right here. She's one of them. I'm going to try to find the guy first when they both doing it again. She's the one that says, you don't know how crime works. I can tell she's not rocking in Memphis, in the heart of Memphis with the crime rates. That's so terrible. I can tell. No, sometimes you just gotta arrest somebody. It is bad. It is bad. You just gotta try to prevent them from hurting other people. Let me see, can I find it? I'm just gonna get there. Is this one of these young YNs? Yep. It says right here, Memphis YN. YN stands for Young Ninjas. And it says EJ Jones from Quality Control says shows off his vocals. He's showing off his vocals. That's what he's doing. No, no. Let me see. Can I get this? Okay. Is one of this? Is this the Yep. I think this is. She's one of the senators. I don't think. Yep, Senator Marsha Blackburn. Senator Maxwell. Yep, she is a Republican though, but yep, but she hints on at the beginning. So let's look at it.
President Trump is doing his best to help work to make Memphis safe again.
She's all aboard on this. She says, yes, come in here like Donkey Kong. We're going to get this cleaned up and we need your help. Of course, when he comes in, what are you getting also? Federal funding, right? Federal funding. Of course, he's going to try to take the credit of. That's what our president, Donald J. Trump, does. If he does something, he wants credit for it, you know? And then he'll give you credit. I noticed that. If you give him credit, he'll give you credit. But you're not going to say, this is a restaurant owner. A restaurant owner in Memphis says he's offering federal law enforcement free meals as a thank you for helping make the city safe. Smart man. Every business should do similarly. Safely helps everyone. He says, please come.
We just offered any of them that want to come in a free lunch plate just to say thank you for coming in and helping with the crime issue.
His reasoning for the free meal?
Southern hospitality, just to, I'm very concerned about crime like everybody else.
Citing crime as a reason he believes there have been fewer people out and about patronizing local businesses and restaurants.
As far as the nighttime, we've closed earlier and earlier and earlier because there's no traffic on the street.
Trust me, it's dangerous out there. These YNs are out of control. And they got to have mothers and fathers, even knowing as 70% of fathers are out of the home. 70% of that's why I want us to be protesting about and be angry about. 70% are out of the home. And you can tell how these guys are running rapidly. Bananas. Okay, we're going to see here. There's some more here. I'm trying to get to this guy. I was like, what's wrong with this nut? Here we go. Legendary Judge Joe Brown personally showed up. Oh, okay. Showed up to welcome President Trump's National Guard as they arrive in Memphis for a major crime cleanup operation. That's today. Judge Joe Brown says, listen, even knowing he had gone to school at UCLA. Yes, he did. He went to his undergrad at UCLA and graduate school at UCLA. Yes. He says, yes, Memphis need this personally. He knows they need this badly. And that's Joe Brown. Yes, that's him. Judge Joe Brown is in Memphis saying he's walking them. Thank you. Come on. Listen. And good hat does he have on? Let me see, can I get a larger shot at this? Oh, he's promoting his own stuff. He sells barbecue stuff. I think some barbecue sauce or something. Look at that. It's a lot of people saying legendary. Yep. A lot of Republicans that said, look at Joe Brown. They recognized him and got a cane and dressed in black like we about to bury these YNs, as Joe Brown would call them. He calls them YNs. He calls them YNs. He said, no, that's what they want to be called. Just keep them right there. Make sure we differentiate these people. Sorow's back DA, Memphis, and instituting bail reform. Yeah, that's what's happening. It was like, oh, yep, let him explain. I think this is the one. Yep. Criminals was arrested and released a few weeks ago for possession of firearm, among other crimes, and was released without bail. Now he aimed an officer. Okay, here we go. Let's look into this. It's like when you see this stuff, you're going to say, oh my gosh, I didn't know Memphis was that bad. Why nobody's reporting this? Because it's Democratic city, and
this is an attempt to fix that.
It's
Shelby
super
County
blue.
District Attorney Steve Mulroy calls the new.
It's harder on the poor. It's harder on minorities. This is an attempt to fix that.
Shelby County District Attorney.
And when you say it's racist and stuff, you know what? They could do like they normally do in these suburbs. They patrol them and make sure they don't come in their city. He's actually going to a predominantly African-American and Hispanic area. Yep, Hispanic. Yep, they bust them and shipped them all, land them there too. Yep, there's a lot of them there too. It's crime rivet, right? And of course, what happens? It's race. Well, we'll see. They were like begging for him to come. Some of these people say, I got robbed twice. You know, when you get robbed once, you feel a little upset, but getting robbed twice? Come on. You get like, hell no.
Attorney Steve Mulroy calls the new bail system a step towards decriminalizing poverty.
Under the old system, the judicial commissioner would make kind of a off the top of their head determination about bail. It was often unaffordable. And then people would languish behind bars at 201 Poplar for months, sometimes even years.
Under the new system, people at 201 Poplar will be able to go to a bail hearing courtroom within 72 hours of their arrest. Depending on their financial status, a new bail will be set, and depending on their crime, it could potentially help people avoid waiting for months for a court date.
Is this person a danger to the community, or is there a significant risk that they'll flee the jurisdiction? If so, we keep them locked up until trial. But if not, then we need to set a bail amount.
Of course, what they were doing, they were just letting them out. Not even doing it. This right here was reported in April 12, 2024. And yep, they were just going bananas. And now they're just running around doing crimes. This person, of course, half her head is shaved off. Yep, she got shot. And this is the person that did it. One of those YNs. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see what else we got there. Make Memphis safe again. They're doing that. Oh, we got this young lady here. Arkansas versus Memphis. Oh, no. Let me do the, is this today? Yeah, I'm trying to get to the ones today. I watched it earlier. Yep, this is Memphis, guys. No, this is not Memphis. Yep, this is Memphis. And it happened September 9th. Someone posted this one here. This is Memphis. This is some of these YNs. Yep, I can't make this up, guys. This is Memphis. Go Trump. Jade, what are you doing? Be a subscriber. This is unbiased. I'm unbiased, but yet you know who's who, right? I'm unbiased, but you know who's who, Jade. You know who's on who. Subscribe, Jade. Yep, these are these YNs right here, these young YNs. Okay, here we go. Look at it. You can't make this. Look, they driving off and they still fed extra. Pull up their pants and see. Look at the girl. She laughing. The girls are recording this stuff for them. Oh, and you say, "Oh, you're making this up?" Nope, not making this up. This is real. Memphis welcomes the National Guard. Okay, let me see. I mean, I had to type in National Guard because these protests. You got to hear these young thugs, young guy talking. I hear Turkey. I mean, I really thought he, like he was like, and then I started saying, wait a minute, what is he saying? He's saying, just let it stay being effed up. He's celebrating, got his little outfit on, and got some magazine clips. What's this guy saying? He got magazine clips on there. Let me see. Jay says something. Okay, still there. Let me see, can I find it? That's part of the welcome community. A huge crowd is gathered to welcome the National Guard. That's today too. Oh, is it? This is the National Guard is welcome in my hood. Oh my gosh, you got a little nice little haircut. Here we go, right there. Yep. Law and order. Yes. What's it called? Free weight fury. Guess who? It's my angry vet 42. Angry vet, what's going on? You know where I stand. I'm unbiased. I'm trying to be unbiased, Angry vet. But you know it's time. F around and find out what's going to happen. Angry vet, how you doing? Good to see you, Angry vet. Oh my gosh. Free weight fury. Guess who is, oh my gosh, Angry Vet. You know, I know Angry Vet. Boom! Angry Vet, what's going on? Okay, let's get it going here. Oh my gosh, yep. Actually, that could have been over here for me. Okay, all right. Okay, let's do this. Oh, yes. Okay, so we're keeping it going right now. Okay, look at that. They're walking I just showed you Judge Joe Brown was there as well. Oh my gosh, got the American flags, welcome the National Guard. Yeah, law and order. That's all we asking for is law and order, right? That's all they asking for. Look at this. Make Memphis great again. That's all they asking. Make God bless this. Everyone's aboard, but it's some nuts here. It's some nuts. I want to show that in a minute. Memphis, what's this say here? I think I showed that right there. Yeah. Memphis was, let me see what you got there, Angry Vet. I'm gonna take a look at it in a second. Let me see what you got. It says, I gotta get used to it. A free weight furry. Oh yeah, ABC 1, 2, 3. You touch them kids, you gonna mess with me. All of us. Yes, Angry Vet, the good old days. Angry Vet. Oh my gosh. Yes, Angry Vet. You know who I am. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to stay calm, Angry Vet. I'm trying to do, I don't want to have Angry Vet knows. Okay. Oh my gosh, he knows. Yeah, I'm trying to stay neutral. Look at this. It says Memphis YNs done stole a National Guard tank. Look at that. That's the 14th. Look at that. YN stands for, you know what the YN, they proudly call themselves this. Try to steal a National Guard tank. This is bananas. I would never thought to do some crazy stuff like that. I'm trying to find these guys that protested. This is earlier today, 45 minutes. This is like earlier today, guys. It was executive orders and stuff. And now, here we go, right? Let me see. This is Trump.
Those numbers have been pretty consistent all throughout a period of time, whether it was 4 people, 5 people, 6 people, 11 people, 12 people killed, murdered. And they don't want to spend money to fight crime. And it's not even much money, relatively speaking, it's very little. But we're going there anyway, it doesn't make any difference. We're going to Chicago, we're going to Memphis next. And we're going to clean up the crime in the cities because we have to do that, okay?
You're totally right. You're totally right, Scott. Scott, it's so hard to be neutral, but guess what? They were giving me so many warnings. The more numbers I got, more warnings I got, Scott. Now, since Trump been in there, I could go, yeah, but they were giving me so many warnings. So many warnings. I was like, what am I saying? Then they saying the people who called in. I guess, I don't know. They didn't give me a clear reason. People that were calling in, I said, well, maybe if I keep it neutral and show real. I know, Scott, it is so difficult to be neutral. It's totally. I do see the slight arguments on the left. I do see it. I see it on the left. So if you watch my videos, I show what they say and I show what the right say. And I'm hoping that people can come together and go, oh, you know what? One side seems like they're right on this one. Another one, this side seems is right, So when you watch my videos that I make now, I try to be bipartisan, showing both views and you can be this rationale out why it seems so strange to be on that side, right? Because there's certain things that you think about and you go like, who doesn't want law and order? Who does not want listen, when you're in desperate need, you definitely want law and order. You definitely want it, So, I mean, not the right to bear guns. Who does not want a gun with them when something is going down? When somebody's coming in your house and 911 is not going to cut it. What do you want? You want something that can help you, right? Something that will really, really be take it out right there. It says, it says, after what they did to Charlie, oh my gosh, Kurt, yeah, being neutral no more. It's time to be like they did in Crusades. Damn, Crusades. Wow. Tell me where you stand. Is Jesus are you with Jesus or not? If not, you about to find out. You about to meet him. Oh my gosh. Jeff, what's going on? Good people, hello. What's going on, Jeff? Yes. Totally right there. You know what? Freeway Furry, you're totally right. It's difficult. I still see some of the errors that our president make. Do I support him 100%? I support any president that we have. It was difficult supporting Biden. It was so difficult supporting him. But it seemed like he didn't know what was going on. I'm hearing auto pen and all kinds of stuff. And we know that he was missing some few screws. We know that something was going on here. Something was going on. They said that we couldn't close the border. We can't close the border because Trump did this and that. It seemed like Trump can close it so easy. It's so many things to latch on, and we're wondering why. Why did they continue to do that stuff? But they don't want to hear those things. Exactly. That's what the trainees are doing. That's what the trainees are doing. Yeah, it's so difficult. It's so difficult to do that, being non-biased. But at the same time, you got to feel in your heart to have that faith and the belief that first thing is for God, family, friends. But and then this making just, just because the things are wrong. If it was wrong 30 years ago, and I, it's a lot of topics that I can talk about in this right here. But if it was wrong for something that was really, we all know is wrong, and now we justify it in our society as being it's okay and it's fair. Like perfect example is now crime. I mean, it was wrong 30 years ago, right? When someone did something, but you released him 14 times and then he commits a crime and then you go out there back and forth. I don't care what color he is, but yet you can't put it on a news station because you don't want to offend people. I don't know. That kind of like, I don't know. That's like, I say call everybody the same. Look, if you do a crime, put it out there. You should be doing it. Only thing Biden did was put tariffs on ice cream so he could get it cheaper. He wanted ice cream so he can get it cheaper. Oh my gosh! And Scott says, I sit in front of the porch with my laptop. my fight day, as long as I can, is long gone. But I still teach my 6 kids and 4 grandkids. Way to go, Scott! That's what I'm talking about. Family. That's all you can do. I mean, that's one of the things I'm proud of. I have a daughter that's going to a very good university. She's done well. I put my best foot forward with her every day. So that's you're totally right, Scott. I said having morals and character. You know what I'm talking about? Even when people might judge you, you still put the good fight and smile and have the faith. You have people that go to church and praise and then they giggle and talk about people behind their backs. That's how people are. And you still stay strong, right? Faith of a mustard seed can be pretty strong, right? Okay, let's keep it going here. Oh my gosh, I wonder what she's going to say. She's going to say, hell yeah, come on. Memphis residents, they don't want you to see this on regular television. They don't want you to see this. Watch this.
And it's just so dangerous that you can't get out.
She said, it's so dangerous. It's damn dangerous when you're on TV and all your friends and family gonna see this. She's calm as she can be. It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous. It's dangerous. You gotta feel it. Her name is Olympia Purchard. Look, the guy is she ain't for Hickory Hill. She said, hell yeah.
Out of your car.
Hell yeah, put this on.
And it's just so dangerous that you can't get out of your car. You can't go to the grocery store. You can't go to the market or the service station. So yeah, I want to see the crime stop. And if the National Guard is going to stop the crime, bring them out.
That's right. You got a guy named, I can't think the mayor's name, Paul something, or maybe his last name is Paul, a black man. He's saying, yes, come, please, we'll work together. We got to get this out of control. These crazy, and look, she's saying it too. She lives there, but yet they do not want to give any credit to anyone. They want to have this narrative that's still going. This bothers me. It does. It cooks up something of saying that let it stay bad. It's not in my neighborhood. Let it stay bad. It says my first time here, and I'm loving what I hear. Common sense. That's all I ask for, Jeff. Common sense. That's why I try to deal with this unbiased thing, this common sense with faith and religion. If you really believe in Jesus and in the right way and a just and moral, you don't reward people from doing crimes. You don't blame other people for your problems, and you stay at the good fight. You run the good fight. Right? Okay, here we go. All right, the good course. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. Oh my gosh, thank you, Olympia. Her name is Olympia. Look at this. Yep, this is it. Oh, you're making it up. Nope. Memphis is not really the real place. They sent the National Guard and they already stole a tank. I don't think they stole one. This is a little bit older, you know. Oh, and that's Joe Brown again. Let me see. I did Joe Brown. Just in. This is another representative, Purchett. His name is Tom Purchett. Reveals that he wants National Guard troops to clean up all blue cities like Memphis, Tennessee. Sorry about that. I gotta get a little water. Yep, this is them stealing that. Stealing. Yep, these YNs in Memphis, guys. They call themselves YN. That knows, you know, they don't want anybody else to call them that, but of course they want to call that. It says they making songs here like they doing a little rap video. Oh my gosh, this is not. No, the National Guard did not have a tank stolen in Memphis. It's from rappers making a video. Oh, this is 2024. These are rappers making a video. So correction, they did not steal it. It was rappers making a video. Oh, it was rappers in Memphis. So it wasn't true. It was just rappers making a video. Pull your pants up. This is the culture that we have problems with. Pull your pants up. I have not seen anyone gone to a major university, have done anything successful, not a doctor, not a lawyer. Pull your pants up. Look at this. And the girl, I said the guys. No, look at the girls. This is the society that we need to get rid of. We need to change this culture. Strongly change this culture right here. Change it. I'm sorry, it's not working for us. MSNBC angry at Memphis. MSNBC's angry at Memphis. Oh my gosh. This guy here can't wait. Look at that. Memphis restaurant owner welcomes the National Guard and says it's an opportunity for a city. Yo, this is pretty short. Let me see what this guy is. This is the second restaurant guy.
For 20 years, Mike Miller's owned Patrick's Restaurant in East Memphis. He's optimistic a federal task force could help make the city safer.
So you welcome the National Guard here?
Yes.
And for those who say they don't, what do you say?
This is an opportunity for us and for our city. I hope we make the most of it.
Wow, this is the opportunity for our city. I hope we make the most of it. Let's see, Jeff. Have a good workout. Fire weight. Okay, we got fire weight. Have a good night headed to the gym. Yes. And everybody make sure you keep it safe. Real on the real. Oh my gosh, you know what that? Real on the real. That's right. Stay safe. I mean, stay off the damn set. I'm sorry. The sites. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm talking about Memphis. All the stuff. ICE agents. They planning something. They're planning something really nice. We got a National Guard going in. I cannot find this. What's this? They got a little strip joint here. The National Guard get in for free. This is a strip club in Memphis, and they said the National Guard get in for free. Oh my God, it's called The Pony, and the girl is on a pole, and it says America Strip Joint, and it says National Guard get in for free. Oh my gosh, and that's Trump right there. He mentioned